Skate Key. Skate Key is like the New York version of Cascade in Atlanta. That's what Skate Key is. Like, like a skating rink for teens and adults and kids, just to have fun. Like that's what Skate Key is. And they closed down now because people be doing the most back then. They were shooting and fighting and just so much, so they closed it down. But Skate Key is like Cascade. So in New York. So my friend said, yo, you want to go to Skate Key? And I'm like, yeah, we out. Like, I want to go, of course. So he's like, yeah, we out. Come on, we going to go with my friends and we going to go. And if I got to pay for you, whatever. Now, Skate Key is cool. It's nice. But around this time, when I was 12, Skate Key kind of changed because they was about to close down because of all the stuff that they was dealing with. Skate Key had, okay, when you walk in, there's one big skating rink where people throw parties. There's tables, there's like things, lockers and stuff like that. Like you move all the way to the back of Skate Key, there's two more skating rinks. There's a small one for the little kids, and then there's another one for the adults. So you can go to either one depending on how your skill is with skating. So we get there to Skate Key, and Skate Key decided to change the first skating rink in the front as soon as you walk into like a club, like to a dance floor. It's no more skating, it's dance floor now, like disco night or some stuff like that, but with hip-hop and R&B music. So we're going to the park. We're not going to skate. That's not what we came here for. And I'm thinking, we came here to skate. I'm 12 years old. I want to skate. These mofos want to go and do the bump and grind. And I'm like, what? Hold on. That's not what I came here for. I came here to skate. Like, I'm only 12. Y'all like 14, 15 years old. Like, not. But I'm going because I want to have fun. So when we get there, I find out exactly what we going to do. And I wasn't happy about it, but when I got inside, the DJ was playing all the good songs. Like back then, Chris Brown, Run It. Y'all know that song. And Poppin' and what's the other songs? Remy Ma's Whatever, like Whatever. Those songs, those were popping back then. So like I was hype. I was in there getting crazy. Like I almost fought a girl. Like yo, it was crazy that night. So now we done with Skate Key. It's over. Like it's time to leave, and now it's like 11 o'clock. So I know I'm not going back home again. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it because I'm already halfway dead. I might as well just live out my life, the rest of my life that I have this weekend. So I tell my friend, like, listen, can I spend the night at your house again? And he's like a little skeptical, like, all right, at my house again? Like, why? I'm like, I just make up a lie to him, and I'm like, yo, my parents, they not home this weekend, and I don't feel like being in the house by myself. So I kind of did what he said was happening with him. So he was like, all right, you can come back. Like, I'm not sweating it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nobody to be with either. You can keep me company. So I go back. We go back to his house, and his friends come back over, and they're hanging out for a little while, and then they go. Everybody leaves. He let me lay down on the couch. Like, nothing more, nothing less. Okay? Don't get it twisted. But, so the next day is Sunday now. Now, Sunday, I know I got to go to school on Monday. So I'm dreading, like, dang, I got to go home. Like, when am I going to go home? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. I damn near ran away. So Sunday morning, I say Sunday afternoon, like at 12 o'clock. He wakes up and he says, yo, listen, we're going to go to the basketball court. And, I'm going to go play pool or whatever. So I'm like, all right, it's nice outside. I'm like, all right, come on, we out. So I get outside, and I'm sitting down watching them play ball, and I see these two girls that go to school with the girl who was my neighbor, who introduced me to these people. And they're like, they see me and
they're like, oh, what you doing over here? What you doing over here? Like, how you get over here? Oh, yeah, you over here? Oh, okay. All right, well, we see you later. Bye.
All shady and stuff like that. So I'm like, bye. Like, what? So they go home. me not knowing, because I'm only 12, me not knowing, they go and call the girl and they're like, hey girl, my neighbor. And they're like,
remember, she introduced me to them. So she like, she over there? You lying.
so meanwhile, I'm over here and she over there where I live. So she know the scoop about everything that's about to go down. And that was going down. She goes and calls my grandmother, tell her mom. She tells her mom,
I know where Kiara is.
because let me tell you what was going on my side of town. My grandmother was calling the police. She was about to call the news. She was calling everybody in the family. She was walking around asking people with my picture on, my graduation picture on it, saying this girl is missing. Have you seen her? Like, it was a lot going on where I lived at. I didn't even know none of this. Like, I knew my grandmother cared about me, but damn, she really cared. Like, she probably thought I was dead. So once she found out that these girls see me, she went back to her mom, my neighbor, and told her mom, like,
I know where Kiara is. She's over there with these people that I introduced her to from my school. I know where they live at.
so her mom tells my grandmother, and they decide to tell her older sister to go over there and come get me. Now her older sister's like 17, so she tells her,
You know what? Go get Kiara. Go get her. Because we couldn't find her. We didn't know where she was at. We thought she was dead or kidnapped. Go get her.
so I'm out on the basketball court thinking I'm cute, watching them play
Like, go, Finn, go.
like a cheerleader and stupid. And her older sister, my neighbor's older sister, comes. She's like,
Kiara, we've been looking for you for 3 days. What's wrong with you? Why would you put your grandma through this? You could have had a heart attack. She could have had a heart attack. Let's go. We go.
it embarrassed me in front of the whole basketball court, and I'm just looking stupid like, she's serious. So I go home. Now, I live in a building where there's a courtyard. There's about 15 buildings in my courtyard. When I walked in my courtyard, my heart was beeping. It was like this. And it's getting louder. Like Jumanji, like the board Jumanji. It's just getting louder as I'm walking closer to my building. So I get upstairs and I see my grandmother, and I'm like, my heart stops for a second. She's like,
Girl, you don't know what I went through.
cause she got a country accent, so she's like,
Girl, you don't even know the half. I've been calling the NYPD. I've filed a missing persons report, and I done did all of this looking for you. Where the hell you was at?
and she was talking, and I was just like, oh my God. Now, my grandmother, she's a little soft on the edges. She's not gonna beat me, but you know, she's yelling at me, so I'm thinking I could get over. So she starts talking and like,
And your father,
when she said father, remember my heart was going like this. When she said father, my shit said, like I died. I died right in front of her eyes when she said my father. I was like, my father. She was like,
your father is gonna be here soon, and when he gets here, he gonna deal with you.
I wanted to cry. So I goes in my room because I'm like, dang. Like, I know my dad is gonna kill me. Like, I know they're glad I'm alive so that they can kill me. And this is what's gonna happen to me. There's gonna be no more me. Like, come on. I was gone for 3 days. Imagine how my parents felt, like my grandmother and my father. They probably thought I was dead, chopped up under somebody's bridge or in somebody's car trunk or in someone's dungeon. Anything could have happened to me. So they were like really upset. They didn't know what was going on. And to find out that I was just hanging out, that made them even more mad, you know? Not to say that if I was found up dead or missing, they wouldn't have been mad, but this made them even more mad because it's like, I don't had a mini heart attack thinking you was kidnapped and come to find out you're alive. Nah, you're gonna have to get dealt with. So I decided, I was so nervous and I was so stressed, like I didn't know what to do because I knew my father was coming home. What I decided to do was go get I got something to drink because I was a little parched. and I went to go get some apple juice. Now I got the bottle, plastic bottle, Mott's. It was about the big size, and it was halfway full, so I just drank the whole thing. Like I was parched. I've been gone for 3 days with no money, so I'm like, I'm parched. I'm dehydrated. Give me some apple juice. So I took it in my room and I closed my door, and I was like, oh, this was a long weekend. I drank the apple juice, and I finished the apple juice, and I left it on my nightstand, but next to my bed. So I decided to go to sleep because, like, I was so scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen when my father got in that door. So I just went to sleep. Now, that was a bad idea because I'm sleeping. Now, I got 2 stories in this one story, but hold on. So I'm sleeping, and I'm sleeping. Listen, I'm in my bed, I'm sleeping, and I'm looking like Sleeping Beauty, like in the fairy tale. I'm looking like Snow White at the end of the movie when she was in that glass thing, and she was just like, I'm looking like that. I'm just looking peaceful and just serene and just beautiful, like in my bed, like. my father came, and he just kicked the door open like Chung Li. No, he kicked the door open like Shaft, and he was just like, get up, Kiara. And I'm like, I'm laying down like this, and I pop up like this. So I pops up dumb fast when I hear his voice, and I'm scared. And he's like, he grabs the first thing he can see, cause he's like, why the hell are you sleeping? Like, I done damn near lost my mind thinking you was hurt or kidnapped or killed or chopped up in the sea or something, and you sleeping comfortable. Like, I couldn't sleep comfortable. Why you sleeping comfortable? Now this is the second story. If you can see right here, I'm gonna come up a little closer. In my eyebrow, I have like a gash. Yes, a gash. Yes, I don't know if you can see it, but when I woke up and my father was right on top of me, like in front of me, he took that same apple juice bottle and he just cracked me with it. Bang! Right in my freaking, right here. He cracked me with it. When I say he was so, you knew he was mad because he cracked me with a plastic bottle and my shit cracked. My whole eyebrow was like gushing. Mad blood just falling from my face. I had a yellow polo shirt on, and it just filled with blood. So I'm just sitting there like, and he's yelling like, I can't believe you did this, and you're just laying here like nothing happened. And he's screaming, and I'm just like trying to catch my head from falling off at this point. So I go in the bathroom, and he's like, clean your face. So I go in the bathroom and I go clean my face, and I look at the thing and I see that it's like split open. So I'm like, oh my God, like my dad is mad. Like, but he felt bad and he stopped yelling at me, and we had a serious talk after, like, you know, about what happened. And my grandmother also, she felt bad too. So she was like, it was out of anger, but they were angry, like, damn, now we done thought you were dead, you're alive, and now we're about to kill you again. It's like, come on, this is too much for us. So I kind of felt bad, you know. I never got stitches because I was not with stitches. I was just with the, put some A&D on it and everything will be all right, okay? So that's why I have this on my eyebrow. Yeah, so that's the end of my story time. Is the moral of the story, basically, because this is very important. If any kids are watching or anything like that, like when you're approaching, you know, a certain age where your parents give you freedom, like sometimes you don't want to take advantage of the freedom that they give you, because you never know what could have happened to me while I was out there. Even though these people who I met were like really kind and nice, and gave me a place to stay and didn't make me do anything that I didn't want to do. It could have been opposite. They could have been really bad people and hurt me or anything. Anything could have happened to me. You don't want that to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? I mainly went through all of this because I was scared to go home. This is the most that happened. I mean, that's nothing. I could have been dead, literally, somewhere in somebody's alley, somebody's closet, somebody's refrigerator, anything. Your parents care about you, and what they tell you, they're not trying to tell you to do certain things to be mean or to keep you sheltered or keep you like young forever. They just telling you because it's what's best for you, and it'll keep you safe. So that's my story time of the time I went missing. So if you like this story time and you would like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like this video below and press the subscribe button and the bell to get notified when I make new videos. So thanks for listening, and see you later.
And all the people that I know from where I live at, they still be like, oh, you remember that time your grandmother had that picture of you and it said missing and the police was asking questions about you? I still get flack for that all the time. Like, I wasn't missing, bro. I wasn't missing. I tell them that all the time. Like, I wasn't missing. I just didn't come home, okay?